2:20 in the morning, going to work. I love going to work on this e-bike. That's one thing I gotta remind everybody. Like, there's things that you can do in life that bring you happiness, right? Or that brings you joy. And people are gonna say what they're gonna say. Like this bike that I have right here, it only goes 20 miles an hour. And I'm happy with it. I've spoke about this before. It takes me to work, it brings me back home. That's pretty much all that matters to me at this point, at least for this bike, right? I do have another one, the Happy Run, which goes easily, I think I've hit 48 miles an hour on that one. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, going to work on my e-bike is fun, for one, because I'm out, I'm chilling, you know, breathing this nice cool air, and I get to be outside, right? Other than my car, this is pretty much the other way I get to work. Because, and I'll tell you why I got this bike. I got this bike because hold on, there's too many cars coming. That's the only thing that kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie. I go to work at 2 in the morning, 2:20 in the morning, and you guys already know what happens after 2. Nothing good happens after 2. We've heard that line before, we heard that phrase before. Nothing good happens after 2. One of the things that happens after 2 is a lot of people are drunk and driving. So I gotta be careful. I do have rear view mirrors, so that's how I keep track of the traffic behind me. But anyways, one of the reasons why I got this e-bike is because I started work, and this was like 3 years ago now, but I got this e-bike a year and a few months ago. I started going to work at 4 a.m. in the morning. So I used to go to work on the city bus, but then I thought to myself, you know what, well, I'm gonna go to work earlier. There is no city bus. Let me go ahead and get myself another means of transportation, which I already had my eye on e-bikes. It was just a matter of time for me to buy one. So I thought I did like my research. I thought I did my research on this e-bike, which it's not a bad e-bike. It's okay. I mean, like I said, it does what it's supposed to do. It takes me to work and it brings me home. I get to work in about 20 minutes, no later than 25 minutes. It takes me 25 minutes to get to work on this e-bike. And if there's no traffic, it gets me to work on 20 minutes flat. If there's a little traffic or if there's lights or whatever, yeah, I do have to stop by here and there. But anyways, that's the reason why I got this e-bike, and I love it. I've talked bad about it so much that I feel bad, you know, sometimes using it, because I'm like, man, you know, I talk so much crap about it, but it really is a good e-bike. It really is. I mean, from, you know, from what it does and the performance, I think it's a good bike. And I think a lot of people should get commuter bikes. You know, you don't need nothing expensive. You could get yourself something like, if you can afford under $1,000, get yourself something like that. That goes at least 28 miles an hour. That's perfect, man. Depending how far you live from work, this bike can take you up to 30 miles range on a single charge, right? Now, I only work 6 miles away from my job, so this bike can take me and bring me home on a single charge. But I do charge it at work. Anyways, have a good day, everybody. And if you guys ever decide to get a commuter bike, look into them, do a diligent research, man, and then don't regret buying it. Don't regret buying it. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video, e-bike fam.